Hi, this is Dr. Jason Jones of Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and today we're going to be talking about chelation and chelation therapy. We're going to go through several questions, but I want to give you a little bit about our practice and what we do and why chelation is important. As a chiropractor, we're focused on primarily the brain and the nervous system and how that helps with the function of the body. However, a number of years ago, I actually started to experience a variety of different health ailments, and come to find out that I actually had mercury toxicity. So I began to research and study and learn as much as I could about chelation, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And we actually do that and coach people and teach people how to do chelation for themselves. So the first question is, what is chelation? Chelation just simply means to bind, and there's lots of agents that you could use to do chelation. We're going to go over the more popular ones today, but ultimately what we're going to talk about is how to bind up the heavy metals that are in our system and in our body and to get rid of them. And another common question is, well, what ailments can heavy metal toxicity cause? And oftentimes heavy metal toxicity can cause a lot of different health ailments, but it also can aggravate existing ones as well. Very common ones are things like chronic pain in the muscles, the tendons, things like fibromyalgia. Chronic fatigue is another one. It can aggravate food sensitivities. People can have mental emotional issues like depression, anxiety. Also, you could see things like brain fog would be another one. Chronic fatigue, which is part of one of the things that it affected me. You could even see dizziness. You can see nervous system issues as far as burning in the extremities, and a whole host of other problems as well. So another big question is, why is it so important? Why is it necessary to chelate? Well, it's important because the heavy metals tend to aggravate and interfere with many of the body systems, like the nervous system, like the hormonal system. Those heavy metals can also bind to what we call receptor sites in your organs, tissues, and cells, and block the function of hormones and other things like neurotransmitters. So it really can wreak havoc on your system. So that's why it's so important to get them out of your system.